called The Night. She is amazing. She's been performing all over Texas. She's out of San Antonio. She's in charge of Mind Twist Comedy. She set up the show that you guys are enjoying right now. And so please give a warm welcome to the one and only Irma Ruiz. Are we gonna do this? We have music to usually start? Yeah! Irma Ruiz, everybody!
What happened? Actually, I was thinking, they asked me, what song do you want? I was like, Poison. You know, and I wanted to come out here and dance, but I wore the wrong bra for that. Hey guys, thank you for being here tonight! Teachers, y'all are the craziest, man. We are the craziest. Actually, they bring me up as Irma Ruiz, you know, but my name is actually Irma Linda Cárdenas Ruiz. Yeah, my parents gave me the most Mexican name in the world, and then the fuckers didn't even teach me Spanish. Which sucks because I grew up in Del Rio, Texas. You know, so I may not be able to speak Spanish, but I totally talk like a chola. You know? And it's true, guys. When I was in high school, I wanted to hang out with the cholas so bad, man. Those are like the cool gangster girls and shit. How many of y'all are high school teachers? Woo! I was like, you're raising your hand. It's not a faculty meeting. No, dude, but I wanted to hang out with the cholas so bad, man. But they never let me. I couldn't like officially be in their crew. They were like, Irma, you can't make your eyeliner fly enough. They were like, you can't make your hickeys dark enough. Suck harder, bitch. Pobrecito Jose, he's walking around with the weakest hickeys in school. I feel bad for that guy. They're like, he'd be like telling all his homies, look, check out my hickeys, man. They're like, no, and then I would wear like my plaid flannel shirt, you know the way the cholos wear with the button buttoned up on top? Those fucking bitches that were like, you look like a farmer. I'm like, a farmer? Not even like a migrant worker at least? Assholes, man. I don't know. But you know, as those cholas were, they still didn't even call me Irma. They would still call me Irma. At least it wasn't Irma, like the Germans, you know, Irma. You know, and that's okay, that's what most people call me. People call me Irma, so y'all call me Irma when you're buying my drink later. Yeah. This guy's like, no. Ain't happening. Just whatever you do, guys, don't call me Irma Sperma. Like the kids did in 5th grade. Elementary teachers, clap. Woo! Shame on y'all should be doing lesson plans. Acting like you don't have to work tomorrow. No, but in 5th grade, the kids, they will call me Irma Sperma, dude. Irma Sperma. I mean, kids should not be calling their teacher Irma Sperma. It's rude and it's inappropriate, you know? I mean, it's hard being a good teacher and a good alcoholic at the same time. Y'all know. Y'all are Mexican. I'm just fucking with you. No, it actually, guys, it actually got down to the point to where I would tell myself, Irma, you need to quit drinking or you're gonna lose your job. So now I'm doing comedy for you fuckers tonight. Alcohol always wins. 15 years down the drain. Only because I took vodka to a faculty meeting? Like, come on. It was that and To Catch a Predator, whatever, right? He was only a month away from 18, what? I'm just kidding. I just hear, I didn't even hear any laughter, I just heard like, No, and some of y'all are like, I know a lady. I work, right? Nah, dude. I don't know. I really enjoyed being a teacher. I did. But you know what I learned a lot about being a teacher is, she's like, fuck. They're like, no, we know that teacher. We know that teacher. Yeah, we know her. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all what, guys. Something I kind of learned in my 15 years of teaching. Okay, I know a lot of y'all are teachers. Are any of y'all married to teachers? Clap. Not too many, but okay, and there's a reason. Because teachers are fucking bipolar. Absolutely, man. And there's nothing wrong with being bipolar. No, there's nothing wrong. The earth is bipolar. We love the earth. Right? How many of y'all didn't use straws today? I'm just kidding. Y'all like, fuck it. We hate the earth. You know, and magnets are bipolar, and we need magnets to erase the evidence from our computers, right? And then I also heard about bipolar bears. Nobody ever laughs at that joke. Nobody ever fucking laughs. And you know what? I'm still gonna do it for 20 fucking years. I don't give a shit. But anyways, so teachers, I mean, you have to be bipolar. It's like, it's a prerequisite. It's just a requirement in order for you to get hired. Because I mean, you have to change emotions from second to second to second. You can't be mad at one kid and then, you know, be like mad at the second kid. Right? You have to change your emotions. Just like in any Texas classroom, you're like, Ariana, I love that color red. Did you use that color red? Because it's the color of my fucking eyes, Bobby, sit down! And then the principal walks in and you're like, hey! And they're like, Miss Ruiz, you haven't done your attendance? I'm like, yeah, I have. Go check the computer. And they close the door, you're like, fuck. Don't lie. How many of y'all is that teacher that they come over the intercom? Miss so-and-so, don't forget your attendance. Always, look, he's like pointing at people and shit. Her, him. Hey, how many administrators are here? Good, dude. We did this show in fucking El Paso and people brought their administrators. It's like, what the fuck? Is not a faculty meeting? And then after that, the next day, I don't know if y'all heard about it, there were 2 administrators that got in a fight at fucking Whataburger. Yeah, I think they got fired and shit. It's like, you can't get in a fight at Whataburger. Not in El Paso, that's like fucking getting in a fight in front of the Alamo, you know? I don't know, man. So like I don't know about you guys, but my kids, when I used to teach, I had some kids that had ADHD. I had one kid, his name was Bobby. I told you about Bobby. You know, and every morning I'd be like, Bobby, take your medicine, Bobby. He'd be like, no, miss. Bobby, take your fucking medicine, Bobby. He'd be like, no, miss, why do I have to take my medicine? It's not that I'm hyper. Just that everybody else is slow. That shit is true. There's more kids taking medication for ADHD than just normal kids. You know, it's fucked up. I think everybody else needs to take medication just to fucking catch up to them. You know? And so Bobby, he had ADHD, but he was fucking smart. He was fucking smart as shit, you know? But it was funny because his best friend was Eddie. Do y'all guys have Fast Eddie's, the bar here in no? Okay. Well, this Eddie was slow as fuck. And he was best friends with Bobby, you know? So it was like Bobby, the real smart kid, and then Eddie was a little bit malito. Hey, Furpa, they're not real names, okay? I follow Furpa, don't worry. I don't need anybody fucking recording me, like sending me to TEA and shit, you know? No, so one day I had Bobby working on proper nouns or plural nouns. Shit, I don't even know the fucking difference, right? All those kids you see fucking up on Facebook. Thank you. So they're over there working on proper nouns, plural nouns, or whatever. And Eddie, my little slow kid, he's a little bit malito, right? He gets his chair and he picks it up, boom, and he throws it in the air. I'm like, oh shit, what's happening, guys? What's happening? And he's like, no, miss. Bobby, he called me slow. He come, we're gonna take this outside, miss. We're gonna take this outside. I'm like, what are you gonna do outside, Eddie? I'm trying to, make everything calm and stuff. He's like, I'm like, what are you gonna do outside? He's like, we're gonna have a race. Because he called him slower. So I'm like, well, let's go outside. They had a fucking race, and Eddie lost. So now he understands that he's slow. What the fuck? Hey, how many of y'all here came with your teacher BFFs? Woo! Yes, that's what I'm talking about, man. That's great. When I was teaching, I had my teacher BFF. Her name was Yanira. And we would, I would have a bad day, which was like every fucking day. And I would tell her, Yanira, I'm having a bad day. And she's like, well, let's go talk about it. Are there tacos and coffee in the teacher's lounge? I'm like, yes. She's like, that's the only reason I'll talk to you. Let's go talk about it, talk about it, talk about it, talk about it. Hey guys, but y'all need to be careful because those PTA fuckers, they'll fucking buy you tacos and all kinds of shit. By the end of the year, it's not talk about it, it's taco body, taco body, taco body, taco body. I don't know, guys. Yeah. I'm not teaching anymore. Y'all are probably like, thank God. Poor kids, man. So actually now I'm a stay-at-home alcoholic. I'm a stay-at-home mom. And but it was lonely being at home by myself. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna homeschool my daughter. Teacher had a dream and shit, But don't think that just because I homeschool my daughter that I'm not strict with her. I'm very strict with her. Yeah, like the other day I counted her tardy because she woke me up late. And I missed the Maury show. I was like, who's your daddy? And me, pobrecita, she was like, you're still trying to find him. I'm like, go to sleep. Pobrecita, no. She's crazy. When I was younger, I didn't want to go to school when I was younger. And I wanted my mom to homeschool me, And I would tell her, Mom, homeschool me. She's like, no. And you know what? I'm fine with that now because I look at my mom right now and I'm like, you look like the lady that killed Selena. Can you imagine a woman like that trying to teach you at home about guns and shit, right? And then on top of that, my mom's a Republican. I'm like, Mom, how can you be a Republican and a coyote at the same time? How can you be like at a Trump rally, go Trump, and then the next second you're crossing people over the border illegally? She told me, mijita, we need people to build a wall. So now I'm a Republican. I know, I don't know. My mom's crazy, man. She likes yard sales. Y'all like yard sales? Yeah, don't lie. My mother loves yard sales, man. Which is cool, but I don't like the fact that she does Christmas shopping at yard sales. Which is not even that bad. I know people go through rough times and stuff, but I don't like the fact that my mom does Christmas shopping for me at my fucking yard sales. Like, what the fuck, And I'm opening up my present, I'm looking at her, she's looking at me, and I'm like, what the fuck? And she's like, do you have any idea how much that cost? I'm like, yes, it was on the dollar table, Mom. She tells me, you're so ungrateful. Why can't you be like your cousin Dulce? I'm like, Dulce, for real, Mom? She's a stripper at the Wild Zebra, Mom. She tells me, but she looks good, right? Oh my God, no, my cousin Dulce, she was homeschooled. Yeah, she's a stripper, she's beautiful. Like, actually, she doesn't even have to strip if she doesn't want to. She's doing very well financially. She's got 3 guys paying her child support. She's only got one kid. She's a genius. Homeschooling taught her something, man. He's like, that's horrible. Look, he can't even breathe. I don't know. My mom, she's a little crazy, man. She's a little crazy. The other day, one of my friends posted on Facebook, she was like, I'm a strong woman because I was raised by a strong woman. And I was just like, well, fuck. That explains why I'm a crazy bitch. No, my mom's cool. She's cool. She's a little crazy, you know. And me and myself, I'm not the best mother. I'm mediocre. But a lot of people think that I'm a great mother because my son learned how to read by the time he was 3 years old. A lot of people are like, oh, wow, that's fucking awesome, you know. But the only reason he learned to read at the age of 3 was just because I just didn't want to read to the little shit anymore. So he taught himself. Yeah, I was a reading teacher. Yeah, no, he taught himself. He figured it out, you know. And I remember him like telling me, like he would want me to like tell him stories and shit, you know, when he was a kid. And he'd be like, Mom, tell me a story. I'm like, no, go to sleep. Jose's waiting for me outside, right? Mom, tell me a story. Fine, I'll tell you a fucking story. What do you want the story to be about? I want it to be about bears. Okay, let me tell you a story. Once upon a time, there was a mama bear and a baby bear. And the baby bear said, Mom, tell me a story. The mom said, no, go to sleep. Jose's waiting for me outside. I don't know. Are there parents here? How many of y'all are parents? Awesome. Or your kids? They're in the back. They're in the car. Just kidding. I don't know. Maybe I'm not such a bad mother, you know, because that 3-year-old is now 25 years old, man. Can you believe that? The fucker still won't leave the house. Yeah, and I don't think he's leaving anytime soon because he went to IKEA in San Antonio and brought home a welcome mat. No, not for the front door of the house, for his fucking bedroom. And then on top of that, I don't even think he bought it. I think he stole it because it literally says, welcome to IKEA. I'm like, what the fuck is this, mijo? You know what's next? You're gonna get a Ring doorbell and put it on. It's me, Mom. You know, the Amazon guy is gonna come into the kitchen and be like, excuse me, man, where's room A? Then your sister the next day is gonna put room B on her. No, guys, I'm fucking around. Like my son is 25 and he does live there at the house. You know, how many of y'all have older kids living at the house? 1, 2, all right. He didn't, you're just like me, you're just like, Oh, you are the older teenager. He's like, my mom paid for my ticket to come in here. Dad, I need another sign. Fuck, that's insane. I should listen to my son. I can go look for some girls or whatever y'all kids do, I don't know. No, it's crazy, no, but you know what? I'm an enabler. I don't want him to leave. I talk a lot of shit like, oh, he's still at the fucking house, you know. But I don't want him to leave, you know? I pay for his car, he doesn't have to pay rent, I pay for his cell phone. He's got to fucking leave. Who would want to fucking leave if I got everything? You know what I'm saying? It's insane. And actually, like if he did leave the house, I would be that one parent that would be like making a flyer on Facebook. Have y'all seen this guy? With the man-child's face on it, people messaging me. Oh, that's a great age progressive, you know. But no, I took that yesterday. He was sleeping. All creepy as shit, you know. No, guys, I don't know. Like, y'all ever see those flyers on Facebook? Like when the parents, like they have like little kids that run away or whatever, they're with their boyfriends, and they're like, hey, oh little Isabella, she ran away. We dropped her off at school on Friday. We haven't seen her in 3 days. Can you share this flyer? And I'll share the flyer. I'll share it on Facebook, nextdoor.com, you know, at church. I mean, I don't go to church, but I know people who go to church, right? And I'll share it, and that's cool, you know, I don't mind. But what bothers me is when little Isabella comes home And the parents are just like, she's home. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you for sharing. I'm like, what? No, where the fuck was she? What was she doing? Who was she with? Give me the name of the teacher that took her. Hey, don't lie. That's a fucking thing nowadays, man. That's a thing. I'm like, hey, can I see the pregnancy test in a month? Yeah, I tell my own daughters, I'm like, hey, I dare you to run away. I dare you to run away. I will get the ugliest picture that I have of you. And that's gonna be on your Facebook flyer. Because a lot of these parents will be like, oh, my daughter's missing. And she's all like, what the fuck is that? No wonder she fucking ran away. It's gotta be like some 20-year-old, 30-year-old fucking kidnapping her and shit. Now I tell my girls, I will get the ugliest picture of you, and I'm gonna have a picture of you like eating a fucking taco, cheese coming down your neck and shit, I'm gonna be like, have you seen this little girl last seen with the taco truck guy? They hate me for that, man. I don't know, these kids are crazy nowadays. You know, one of the weirdest things that these kids do, and I'm sure y'all have heard it all the time, they use the word bitch as a term of endearment. Like when somebody called me a bitch when I was in high school, I wanted to fucking fight. I got on my fake chola friends. See her eyeliner? She's a chola. No, yeah, I wanted to fight, you know what I mean? But now these kids are like, hey, what's up, bitch? You're my bitch. The party sucked without you, bitch. So I just don't understand, why does my ex-husband's wife get so upset when I call her a bitch? I'm just kidding. She's cool. I mean, I'm not gonna talk bad about her or anything like that. I'm not gonna mention her name, but her initials are Jessica Sanchez. I just heard somebody say, poor Jessica Sanchez. Her husband's ex-wife's a fucking comedian. All the time. No, she's actually used to be able to find her on Craigslist. Personal ads, I don't know how her name got on there, right? But she's the reason that I think they should legalize prostitution. My poor ex-husband, pobrecito, he needs help paying child support, You can always tell when my ex-husband hasn't paid child support, because my nails look like shit. That hasn't paid lately. Guys never laugh at that fucking joke. They're just like, and you can just see them like, I fucking knew that fucking bitch was using my money for her fucking nails, man. I pay her on the 5th and her eyebrows look like this by the 10th. I don't know. Oh, so yeah, actually, my ex-husband, he actually left me for her. And we're actually, I talk a lot of shit on stage, but we're cool and stuff, And so, like, when we broke up and stuff, or when we broke up, we're not kids, when we divorced, we broke up. When we divorced, I ended up dating a whole bunch of different kind of guys, man. Horrible guys, like little dick guys. And I ended up dating this guy that ended up being my stalker. Like in the movies kind of stalker, like Fatal Attraction kind of stalker. But the only thing that was fatal about this guy was his breath. No, but I had to break up with him because I found out that he was cheating on me with his wife. He had a fucking wife. I'm like, you're fucking married, dude? Like, what the fuck? Like, if you're married, that means I can't marry you, which means I can't divorce you, which means I can't take half of your shit. So what good are you to me, But he was a horrible stalker. He was horrible. Like, if I had to give him a rating, I'd only give him 1 star. Because if you want to be a stalker, you stalk somebody and like you go to places that they're at, not make it so obvious and shit, and just be like, hey, what are you doing here, Now this fucker, he'd go to places that I was at, and he'd be like, hey, Irma, what are you doing here in your living room? creepy as shit. But you know what? I learned a lot from him. I learned all the do's and the don'ts about stalking, and I ended up stalking my next boyfriend. And I'm a professional stalker because if I had to give myself a rating, I'd give myself 5 stars. Professional stalker right here. You know why I can prove it? Because the fucker married me. Hell yeah. 3 months I stalked her, we dated. And I wasn't even fucking pregnant. And he married me. Oh, he's a great guy, man. We've been married for 8 years now. 8 years. Yeah. And recently he got me a maid. Yeah, I was like, yeah, so? No, you don't understand. She's white. That is the most romantic thing that a man can get his Mexican wife. A white maid. Do you guys have any idea how hard it was for him to find one that was illegal? We had to go all the way up to Canada to find her. And I saw her and I was like, I want that one. And you know, hey, crossing the Rio Grande is nothing compared to crossing these illegals over Niagara Falls. Do you have any idea how hard it is to find a fucking barrel for 3 fucking people? And they fall and they're like, we're drowning. Just get the fuck over here. You know? And I say 3 people because we didn't want to break up the family like they did back when, you know, America was great. I see a Democrat over here. Clap, 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 clap. No, yeah, so we brought over the whole family, man. So I have a maid and she's white. Where are we? We could pee. I made you laugh that hard. That's great. That's great. No, so I have a maid and she's white. You know, it's awesome. It's fucking awesome. Then her white husband is our fucking gardener, dude. Then their little white son, only 10 years old. Fuck it, but he's gotta earn his fucking keep. He's our mechanic. So anyways, like my tia, my aunt, she comes over to the house and she's like a member of like LULAC and La Raza Unida and like all these Mexican American organizations. And she's like, mija, who are these people? I'm like, well, they're just helping me around the house. What? What? You know, I learned from the child. What? And she's like, but they're white, mija? And I'm like, so? She tells me, Irma Linda, why do you let these people come over here and take our jobs? Thank you guys, my name is Irma Ruiz. Thank you so much for being here. Now be nice to those kids. You're not just kidding, fuck them.
Keep it going, people. That's right. Irma Linda Ruiz. Keep it going, guys. She was awesome.